just kind of what flipped at halftime? You know, you probably didn't go into halftime, you know, all that pleased with how the first half went for the most part. I mean, just kind of what was the difference in that third quarter there?
We got a pretty good pep talk at halftime.
Yeah.
So in the first half, we had we started the game with a mental lapse. So we just knew that we had to come out. They're a good team. They average about 80. So we knew that if we kept letting them get the shots that they wanted to, that the game could get real ugly real fast.
Yeah. What was the nature of the talk? I mean, just kind of what were some of the points covered, I guess?
We wasn't mentally prepared.
Yeah.
So we kind of had to jump on board and get it together. The things that we were supposed to be doing and that we knew to do, we weren't doing in the first half, and we kind of got that together in the second half.
Yeah. Sharde, you started the game off pretty well. Hit your first three, I think, and then kind of shot off a little bit, and then before you came back in the third quarter, what's the difference between kind of when you're kind of aggressive in the offense and not, I guess, or is that what you're trying to figure out too?
I don't know. I have a lot of lapses, so I have to get better.
Yeah, I think Coach was saying Saturday that, you know, he really kind of wants you to be more aggressive in terms of kind of choosing shots and taking shots. Do you hear that a lot from him? And just kind of what can you and what can you kind of do just to kind of get a little bit better at that, I guess?
Just confidence. I have to know that I can get open and help my team.
Yeah. Can a night like tonight help a little bit toward that, I guess? Yeah. Shanity, I guess both of you have played this team quite a bit, and you know, they give you guys a little bit of trouble, and I don't know if it's style of play or anything. I mean, just is that it, or just kind of what is this struggle?
Every year since I've been here, when we play Troy, we say, okay, we're going to track meet.
Yeah.
So we know they like to get up and down, quick shots. They're not a team that likes to play half-court offense. Yeah. They just want to get up and down the floor. So that's kind of hard for us when we go from playing teams who run sets and play half-court offense to a team who just wants to get up and down. So I think they kind of throws us off guard every time we play them.
Is it? I know you got a lot more games left, but just an accomplishment itself, just to kind of beat them, just because.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of payback. We lost at their play, so them just coming in and we're ready. They were hyped on walk through and warm up or whatever. So we were like, we owe them. We owe them this.
Four in a row for y'all. You got one more game this Saturday. This homestand has been very successful for you. What would it mean to go out on an 8-4 in Sun Belt play as you head onto a big road trip next week?
It didn't mean a lot for us. We've been struggling this year, so just to have that confidence to go into next week with the road games that we have, which are pretty tough, I think it'd be good for us as a young team.